Hey guys, had a right royal brain fart. Here's the instructions to the truck. I pressed the wrong button and I can't record back on the original video, so here's a quick 2-minute thing over the instructions then. So on the front first page you've got all the sprues, all the numbers, all the locations, net being the gauze bit that you get in there. It's got the paint chart down the bottom telling you what paints to use with Model Master paints or italeri acrylic paints. Page 2 is more sprue and more parts, and then it goes through the ground adhesive stickers. So the first part of the instruction is removing that little part out of the middle of the cab. This little bit of excess here that they want you to take out, and it goes into the rear axles, the drivetrain, fitting it to the chassis, then sticking in bracing support for the chassis rails, and it goes into the front and putting a suspension on the front and putting a spare wheel on, which is located there underneath the wheel chock. Step 4 is more suspension components and fuel tank and anti-roll bar. Page 5 is the radiator, cab support, which is the lockdown, battery box cover, air tanks and the exhaust. Construction of the exhaust, construction of the air tanks, construction of the air tanks there. 6 is making the wheels, front and rear. Then it goes on to air intakes, which sits on the back there, fitting the wheels and side skirts. Then it goes on to fitting the wheels and side skirts and the grab handles and the gangway or walkway for the other side. Turning it over, step 9 then, what have we got? Got interior and cab, location pins for the underside of the cab, fitting the chairs, then it's fitting the rear wall, and it's saying that it's got to be at perfect 90 degrees to fit. Then it's saying putting the grills and everything on the front of the cab, same with that, and putting the windscreen in, and then putting in, what are those bits, can't really tell. Those bits are the side windows and the roof. It's saying use net, using the net in there, in the grills at the bottom. Then it's putting on the sides of the cab, putting on the doors and the windows. Then it's putting it all together into the actual cab itself with a bunk, and completing the other side. And it's putting all the clear parts on, mirrors and air filters and everything on the side of the cab, that bit down there. Then it's going on to the roof and the sun visor and how to construct the mirrors. Then it's going on to all the rear part of the truck, the grab handles, steps, air deflectors, picture of the cab, fitting the rear lights. That's going to be interesting, putting lights in that, as in LEDs. Then it's putting a cab on the actual truck itself. It's got a little location thing there showing you how the cab locks down. Then it's got the paint guide, decal guide on the truck I'm going to do. And it also shows you how to do the 24-hour service one. And then that's back to the front page. So that's pretty much the instructions. Yeah, so I suppose best stop chatting and start getting on with building it. Next update, hopefully I'll have some of the bits put together for you. So speak to you soon.